angle right. We'll give it a try. Hello, who's with me? I didn't see you come in. I was trying to adjust the camera. Let's see, let's get the Lumineers playing. Okay. Let's see. I think I'm going to move that back a little bit. Sorry for messing around with the camera here, just kind of want to have a better angle. Oop. Don't kick the thing. That's all right, I guess. So, hi everybody, live and replay viewers. Just wanted to hang out with folks on Periscope today. Hi, Maud. Nice to see you. Thank you for the invite. I thought it seemed pretty quiet today on Periscope. People must be working hard in their studios. Hey, Adam, how you doing? I am glazing my wine cups, and I'm doing it a little bit differently than I normally do it. I'm dipping this way. Normally, normally I pour and dip at the same time, but I'm finding that I'm having a little bit of trouble catching the inside of this foot. Hey everybody, Jess. So I'm just working on trying a new technique. Yes, lots of them. There's 30 something of these here today, so we have lots going on, and I have some interesting new with a finger impression. Now I have to admit, I have a Sunshine Cobb mug that I love, that she puts that hand touch in, and so I am thank you. So I am interested to see how the final product, once it shrinks, about a 20% shrinkage on this clay. So guessing where that was going to go comfortably was a little bit of a challenge. So I am, yesterday I waxed the foot. You can kind of still see that blue-ish tint on the foot. And I've got all of the, no, it's a buff stoneware. It's M340 from Plainsman Clay that I buy from the R.T. Bray Foundation. ZephyrValley is in Montana City, Montana, just about 5 miles south of Helena. And I have kind of taken that, my family history is that, yeah, no, not far at all. When I mentioned yesterday when you were scoping, Adam, that it was gorgeous outside. Yeah, it's funny to have a nice Montana day and then be inside in our basements working in our studios. I think we're a not healthy, mentally healthy, well bunch. Yeah, in the caves, exactly, under fluorescent lights, exactly. So one of the things I'm doing right now is I've got these little drip marks that I don't like from when I do this glazing process, and so I'm smoothing that out so I don't have, hey Gary, how you doing, bud? So I'm glazing these cups you talked me into making. I've been telling everybody about how you talked me into making these cups again. These are glazing up pretty nice, but when I glaze this, the way this glaze dries, I get these little bumps, and I don't want that to telegraph through my second layer. So I am No, actually, I'm not. She is across the interstate from me. And yeah, they are like goblet cups. So Tara is about, I think she's about 2 or 3 miles. Gary, you would know exactly. She's west of me. Yeah, so I'm on the east side of the interstate. And I just built this new house and built this great studio. It's got lots of space. I'm not sure what to do with yet. The workflow isn't great. You can see behind me that's the opening to the crawl space area under part of my house. And that needs to get covered up because isn't that sexy? Isn't that pretty? Yeah. How's the volume? Is that okay? Is that working all right? I have a little music in the background. I don't even know if you guys can hear it. Great, thank you. No music, can't hear it at all. Okay, well, that's interesting. See, now if I turn it up, can hardly hear it, huh? So if I turn it up, even though I'm in here talking by myself, I'll feel like I can't hear what I'm saying. Now the other thing that happens with this particular style of pot is, yeah, about 3 miles from me to, yeah, for Tara, about 3 miles from me to Tara, is that right? Or is it about 3 miles from you to me, Gary? Okay, so here's the deal. I am firing cone 6 electric, oxidation. I'm actually trying to fire a little closer to cone 5. And I'm just grabbing a needle tool here. I have these drain holes in these feet that I also want to be sure I clear out. So that drain hole, when that's in the dishwasher, will draw the water out, and when you pull it out of the dishwasher, it won't get your feet wet. So, yeah, should turn that up maybe a little bit. This is the Lumineers on Pandora that I'm listening to. And I'm getting prepped for the spring art walk that's happening in Helena. And I also am getting some work done for an order for my gallery that shows my work. I guess that more like a boutique cello in Bozeman. They wanted me to send them a dozen cups, and I didn't have a dozen to send them, but I will here in about a week. Yeah, I've got that. I love, yeah, I do too. I love just all of these guys, the Lumineers, what are they, the ex-ambassadors, who else, Iron and Wine, they're kind of like this. Okay, so I think I'm going to start pouring the interiors of these. This glaze is hardened up enough, I can really get into it. It's funny, it dried really fast once it decided to dry. So, all right, let's give this a shot. So this is alabaster satin. Oh, that would be cool. Where are you at, Ale Pottery? Summerfest, Milwaukee, cool. They have really, yeah, they have some great festivals. I have a friend who lives in Chicago who gets to travel to all those Midwest shows. I get to see them from afar. We have some of that a little bit here in Montana. In White Sulphur Springs, they have the Red Ants Pants Festival, which is pretty fun. But not a lot of national shows come to Montana. So, if I don't see your comment, Catch me back. See, I wondered if that was going to happen. Okay. So I really like to lay up a little bit of a thick lip on these cups for the glaze. And these sideways strips drive me crazy. So I use these Hockey. Yeah, well, you can't beat Montana for the scenery, that's for dang sure. And not many people, that's also pretty nice. But we miss the food, don't we, Adam? We miss the cultural food that you can get in larger urban areas. I wouldn't mind it if we had a pho restaurant or I don't know, anything remotely more interesting than steak and potatoes. That would be nice. No, there's just not. We go to, my husband and daughter and I go to Seattle occasionally, and the first thing we do is hit every like anything remotely Asian. So, oh yeah, you know, yeah, I've heard they're really good. I haven't made it. I come home and go to my Montana cave most days. I do stop at the Hawthorne wine shop occasionally, though. They've got good wine there. I know they're like, what, 2 blocks away or something, right? Two Seattle trips. Well, all right, Ale Pottery, thanks for coming. Appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, Adam, I'm a little jealous, actually. I'm not sure when I'm going to make it up to Seattle next. I have lots of friends and family up there. I lived there for a lot of years, but which is why I miss the food. I know what I'm missing. But I won't get the chance to wander up there for a while. Yeah, Adam definitely gets good food at home. Pottery Northwestern, oh, does it really? I've been wanting to go to Medalta too. Not exactly Seattle, but north of here, you know. Yeah, I see those beautiful bowls of ramen you eat, Adam. They are a little spoiled. We do make homemade pho occasionally, which is always pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to try. I did it again. I think I must be shaking a little bit, trying to talk and glaze at the same time. I'm catching this little bit of a sideways drip here. So I'm going to try and get that rubbed out. You had focaccia today? That's yummy. Oh, get that rubbed out. So I'm going to, after I get this first layer on, I will be coming back with a second layer. And my second layer is the Strontium Crystal Magic Cool, which I'm going to start playing with that a little bit. I would like to see a little more crystal development, so I need to start. Oh, that's awesome, Adam. I hope you guys have a great time. The Great Divide Cycle Shop is a really great place to go if you haven't already picked out a spot for him. They've got a great staff there. They really listen to what you want. So it's on Jackson. So Last Chance Gulch, and then I kind of want to say it's behind the term in Larison. So give them a try. They've got a pretty good selection of kids' bikes, and they let the kids test drive them, which is really cool. So give them a shot. Yeah, you bet. We have to upgrade my daughter into the next size up one of these days here soon. So have fun. That's going to be great. It's a great day to do it. The sun's coming out. So I am working on this. Hey, Maud, are you still here? Yeah, have a good one. Take care. Yes, kind of, Maud. I'm south of Helena about 5 miles. So I am, I'm close to Tara Wilson. She lives in Montana City as well. Yeah, I'm really lucky. I'm in a great place. I'm super lucky because I have access to the Bray, you know. They have amazing workshops and the Clay Biz is right there, so I can get most of my supplies, which is fantastic. And yeah, so that's gonna be, yeah, it's amazing. We also have some really great offshoot kind of, you know, community style guilds, and some great co-op galleries. And we also have a gallery called the Holter, which is a nonprofit, which is an awesome gallery that does a lot of community classes for kids. So Helena, you know, we kind of went through this whole, the city kind of went through this whole branding thing where we were trying to attract tourists, and they like to call us the best little art town in the West or something like that, and it's kind of true. We have some pretty amazing art here. So yeah, I'm feeling like I'm getting the technique of this down better, getting this moved out of the way. Yes, lots of potters around us, huh, Gary? So, and Gary, Sleepy Rooster here, himself is a pretty fine potter. His artwork on his pots is pretty fabulous. So, is my connection okay, you guys? Everything coming through all right? Sometimes I wonder about the Wi-Fi, you know. Okay, great. Thanks, Gary. One of these days, Gary, I think you and I should do a scope together. Drink some wine out of these cups. Great, Ma. Thanks.